guys, welcome to PCubed, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today's song is a very exciting one because I have a feeling it's very different than what we've listened to so far, especially recently. Just by the name, Boogie Wonderland, but also it's by the band that we've never explored on this channel. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think I've only heard one of the other songs, the most famous one. I think it's called September. But this song is a request from Mark R., one of our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you, Mark, for your support and for your request. I am excited and curious to see how this song is, especially based on the thumbnail, which is very interesting. And it has like a lot of views on YouTube, which was very surprising to us as well. Let's just wait here to digest what we've seen so far. And then we can just go ahead.
I thought I've heard it, but I think I just heard the chorus that they say Boogie Wonderland, dance Boogie Wonderland. Hey, I just heard this part before, because I think there is no one on earth that didn't hear this, at least this part. But the rest, it's new for me.
Okay.
But I just have to say that this haircut that the woman has, I remember that you had for the longest time the exact same haircut as you were a kid, and it's like they put a ball and then it's a complete circle, and also always it's like you make it like with the hair dryer. You make it like this completely and make it poofy. And
that was trendy.
I couldn't just stop laughing as I saw it.
I mean, I was not born in that year. It's like this is before I was born, but that was very trendy in my defense. That was a very cool haircut, actually. But oh my God, this is completely different than just like the songs I knew that from that thumbnail that the guy was like this. I should have guessed that. This is so cool. It's okay. Let's just go ahead and listen to more of it. I love that there's so many instruments in the background, but I don't want to talk about them yet. Let's just go ahead and listen to a little more.
You dance and shake your head. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Sound fly through the night. I chase my battle dreams to Boogie Wonderland. I find romance when I start dancing. Boogie Wonderland.
fit here because I am curious to see. I heard a bunch of strings very quietly in the background in response, as if like they're doing like some passages here and there, but I don't see those. So it makes me wonder where they are. Also, I heard a bunch of brass instruments, but then at the last moment I saw the trombone. And then saxophone that he wants to play. I think saxophone is not a brass, by the way, but anyway, that was so cool. I love that it, even though it's kind of like on the surface, it's like just a dance upbeat song that you just play, maybe, I don't know, like in a disco or something. But at the same time, it has some complexity to it, especially by like the instrument wise. Like, so there's so many layers. If you want to single them out, that's actually so many. Like the drums, obviously, and then there's a bunch of percussions, and then there's like, I heard the strings and the brass sections and all these, and then I think it started with some piano in the intro. So it was very interesting that I feel like if you just listen to the music track, just the instruments, there is like so much to explore, even like if you take all these dancings and singings away.
Yeah, I have to say that I really like the articulation that they use generally in the song, but particularly in the chorus, that they say dance, but they do it so staccato. Like when you put a dot on a note, you have to play it shorter, and it's like cut the end of it. And so instead of like saying dance, you say dance, like this. I mean, I'm saying it in the words, but it's also in the notes and the music. So the fact or the idea of them that, yeah, we have to exaggerate this articulation and this staccato being staccato. It's so I think that makes it iconic, and it's makes it very famous, and everybody like heard it because it sounds kind of funny, but it's also matching the word, even dance, that is like very upbeat and moving forward, and I don't know, very, speed, and like, I don't dance.
That's
like that.
true, yeah.
And I don't know what the Boogie Wonderland means, but
I don't think
but,
it's
that,
like
but because I can see the video and all colorful stuffs and the costumes that the other people has. I mean, I can have an imagination how is it look like, but I don't know exactly what is that.
I don't think that means anything. I don't think that's a real thing. I mean, Wonderland, you probably know, but I don't know Boogie Wonderland. You guys can tell us. I was not overthinking that. I was like, oh, it's just like, I don't know, like a superficial, not superficial, like a fictional place that is just like, oh, it's like that. I don't know. I just felt that. But then back to the thing you talked about, the rhythm, and then how it's like always moving forward. I think, yeah, I agree that it's just there's always like a momentum going throughout the entire song, all these sections. And I think one of the reasons was the drums, like they were playing all the beats, so they were super steady with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but also they were accenting some of the beats. I feel like it's actually boom, bum, boom, bum. It was actually 2 and 4, which makes me think, because it's usually like if you're having like a 4-beat song, like at least in classical music, you accent the first and third beat, so those are the most like important. But I think that actually doesn't create that much momentum, maybe. But it was doing 2 and 4, which reminds me of jazz music, because that's usually in jazz music where are the beats that you accent. But also I feel like if you accent the last beat of the measure, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it, I think, automatically pushes you more forward than backward. So I feel like some of the momentum would come from that. Obviously there's like percussions and all these other instruments as well. So that was so cool. All right, let's go to the last section of this song.
in the last seconds that they were singing the chorus. I don't know if it also happened before, but it just caught my attention this time. But when they were saying dance, there was another layer that they were saying, like kind of like dance, but like it was more like a syllable, but like they were saying dance, and then something in another layer was with a little later was saying dance, and then every, I don't know how to say, every word that they were saying, there was another layer that was coming later with just a word, or just like a poo. And then for me it reminded me, or it made this feeling in me of the imitation, and because it was continuing, it was feeling like a canon to me. The canon or imitation is when like a layer makes or plays a theme, and then another layer, or it can be like another hand of the piano, like right and left, or another instrument, or like another layer in the music plays exactly like imitates exactly that theme in another layer. And when you have like a bunch of imitations, you will have a canon. And it wasn't a canon here because it wasn't playing the same, or they weren't singing the same. It was just like they were saying this layer was complete, but the other layer was just like saying one, like I don't know, one sound, but it like created this feeling of this I don't know, this feeling that comes when you are hearing a canon. I don't know how to say. It was like an idea of a canon, but it felt for me like that, and I found it very cool with the polyrhythm and the stuff. Yeah, and did you see that in the middle? I don't know it in English, but the instrument that is round and it's a percussion, and you play it like that. You take it and play it like that. They were just throwing it on the air and catching it. And I think if I didn't see it by mistake, like if I saw it right, somebody in the front just threw it up for the person in the back, and then it was just so high, and the person in the back just cut it. I don't know.
Really?
I was like, oh
I
my
was
God.
not paying attention. Oh my God, what things you see here?
I'm not sure if I saw
I have to go watch it again then.
But
That's
yeah, but I really enjoyed the pure joy and exactly like dance. I don't know how to say, the pure joy that they had, and they were showing this joy with just dancing and making music.
Speaking of you saying like things that happened here in the video of it, I feel like the video obviously like it captures everything perfectly about what they're saying, about like basically just dancing away everything. But I love the fact that I don't know if it was like choreographed or like everything designed to the details, if it was like that or not, but it did not seem like it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it felt like it's really like they're just doing it on the spot, like all the dancing, like or moving on the stage, especially the backing vocals, all the girls that were dancing, and then I want to talk about the backing vocals too. But just like how they moved, it felt so natural. I feel like if you compare it to like a performance or like a music video on stage, today everything is like very, very like, I wouldn't say mechanical because that's also like, but it's very choreographed. But this, if it was, it didn't feel like it. Felt so natural that I'm just moving, and then I'm just entering with my like, I don't know, trombone, and then come in. And then the singer moving like and dancing with the girls, all of them were so natural, which I think again captured the feel of like if you're in a, I don't know, like disco or like a club, and then you're dancing, you're not like doing everything perfectly. I get perfect capturing of like what the vibe of the song is. I like that about that. But then also the backing vocals, I love them. I don't know who they are, if they're part, I don't think they're part of that band, but there's nothing in the description. But I love the way that they balance the voice of the guy out, and it was kind of like reminded me a little of call and response that we see a lot in a lot of music from different genres, because I guess it's something that you can get inspired from, I guess, gospel traditions, but it's such a cool thing to do, that you can just bring it to any genre, and that feels really really cool, to like have kind of something like that, even in a dance song, it still like sounds really really cool. Yeah, so that was such a different song and such a cool song actually, so I'm happy that we did that. So thank you, Mark R, for suggesting this one. We hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video. Bye.
Bye.